the major distinction between Christian theology and theological philosophy is purpose. I want you to understand. Purpose of doing Christian theology is to become like God. Okay? I know how it sounds. It sounds bad. It sounds bad that we want to become like God. But, if you really understand theology, that's the whole purpose of doing theology. Whole purpose of God's glory is that we become like Him. Every other religion, have you thought about every other religion? Think, like, how dare you become like God? I am here, you are there. That's what religion is. But Christianity is not like that. Christianity is come upon me. You become like me. Not only so, you become one with me. That's what Christian theology is. So Christian theology, Christianity is from the beginning to the end, it is an invitation. All other religion is not invitation, it is all about submission. Different. Religion is about submission. Christianity is about invitation that we accept. Right? So there is distinction. The purpose of the Christian theology is to become like God, to become God. But philosophy, you know what? Is the purpose of doing philosophy is to become a better man, to become happier person. That is the purpose. Remember, you and I, we do not want to become happy. We want to be joyful. We do not want to be happy, but we want to be joyful. If you become, as soon as you become happy, if you become happy, I want you to enjoy for a day, for a moment, be happy, right? But immediately go back to joyfulness, because happiness is vanity. It disappears, but if you try to cling to happiness, you will lose holiness. You cannot cling to happiness. We have to be cling to God to be holy. The holiness is the concept that we need to be cling to. We need to grab. It is not happiness, because happiness will lead you to some place that you and I do not want to go. You know what Satan says? Satan comes along, and this deceiver tells Eve, the woman, the deceiver says, you shall be as gods. You shall be as God. Was he saying truth or not? He was saying truth, although he was using plural gods, small god, but he was actually speaking truth. But the problem comes from here. Why is he deceiver? Is he a deceiver because he said, the Satan said to the woman, you will be like God, you will be like God, you will become gods? Is he a deceiver because he told lie? I don't think so. He was speaking truth. But the problem is, deception comes, you know where? The deception comes not from that statement, but from the understanding of that statement. Because you and I, Adam and Eve, man and woman, were already like God. We were created in imago Dei, in image of God. You and I, we did not need God because we were God. We were with God. We were in the presence of God. We were like God already. But devil was deceiving us. Devil deceived woman, saying, you will become like God. You will become God, as if we were not like God. So when she heard that statement, she interpreted it as if, oh, what? That's not what I heard. My husband, Adam, told me we were like God. We were created in imago Dei, image of God. We were already God. We are already gods. But now this devil tells me that you will become like God. Then immediately she interpreted it in her mind. She immediately thought about it. Oh, maybe we were not 100% like God. Maybe we were not 100% yet. But if I eat that forbidden fruit, maybe if I'm full, I'll become full 100% like God. That's where the deception. The deception was not in the statement, but it was the interpretation of that statement. Right? Philosophy, on the other hand, think about it, has to constantly has to search for the truth, constantly has to search and search and search. If you read Acts 17:23, there was a statue even called to the unknown God. That's what philosophy is. It constantly searches for the ultimate truth that never ends. But Christian theology, Christian theology already have the truth. If anybody was seeking truth, that's not Christian. Did you know that? If anyone is seeking truth, that is not Christian. Christian does not seek truth. Christian has the truth, already possess the truth. That's the fourth idea. Christian already possess the truth, because that truth is already found in Christ. He is the truth, the way, and the life. We already own it. We already have it. We do not seek truth. It was already within us. So do not be deceived. Do not follow anybody who will deceive you, tell you there is a truth. You will find the truth there. Let's go and listen to someone's preaching that will find the truth. No. You already have the truth. It's the devil's whisper, like the Satan whisper to the woman in the Garden of Eden. Okay? But philosophy, philosophy is not like that. Okay? Christian theology is based on God's promise. That's our guarantee. Christian theology is based on God's promise, but philosophy is based on man's argument. Okay? Christian theology does not seek truth, I told you, but because philosophy has to seek truth, philosophy is beneficial to us because it constantly seeks the truth every generation. Why is it beneficial to us? Because it always provides, and it can provide us apologetic insight against other idolatry and other false religion. Did you know that if you are only in Christianity, if you have no idea about other religions, false religions, all idolatries, if you do not know philosophy, if you do not really understand what philosophy does, you will easily fall into false Christianity or idolatry. Because you cannot apologetically defend Christianity without philosophy. Theological philosophy is necessary so we can defend Christianity. The attacker from outside will not come and attack us theologically. They don't read the Bible. They do not know Jesus. They will not come and argue with you from the Bible. They will not do that. They will come with an argument from outside of the Bible without understanding about Jesus. How can we apologetically defend our belief and true Christianity? Only philosophically. That's why we need to study philosophy. That's why we need to understand these apologetic philosophical ideas. Okay? Now, I wish we had another hour. We'll continue next week. Okay, we'll continue next week.